Here are a few of my favorite things when it comes to VA loans. First, there's no down payment requirement. That can be thousands and thousands of dollars that acts as a barrier to entry to homeownership that's available for veterans and their spouses. Number two, you can have multiple VA loans at the same time. How do I know this? I've done it myself. Owning your primary residence, living in it for at least a year, and then you move on to your next primary residence and convert the first one into a rental. We can use 75% of the departing resident's anticipated rent to help you qualify. So basically it offsets all or part of your mortgage payment. And then you're just qualifying for your next house. Some people actually think that you have to only use your VA loan while you're in service, or that you can only use it once in your life. That's not true at all. You can use it over and over and over again for the rest of your life. This is huge for people that are PCSing to different duty stations. By the time you get out after 20 years, you can have a bit of a portfolio of properties under your belt. The third thing I love about VA loans is that there's no loan limit. And I say this very carefully because I just talked about how you can have multiple VA loans at the same time. There is a loan limit if you have multiple VA loans. So that's where a loan limit doesn't come into play. But if you have full entitlement, meaning this is your only VA loan and you've never used your VA loan on other properties that you haven't already sold, there is no loan limit. And I know I've talked to appraisers out in Virginia that have done $4 million VA jumbo loans with no down payment and no mortgage insurance. It's an amazing program. Also, if you're going to be purchasing that high of a property, going VA is almost always a better idea because the interest rates are so much better than conventional jumbo loans. Obviously, if you're making that much money to qualify for a $4 million house, you probably have a lot of money you're capable of making a down payment. That's great and all, but without having to make the down payment and without having to pay mortgage insurance while you're at it, you can use that extra 200, 400, 600 grand in other investments and other opportunities. Number four, VA rates are better than conventional rates. Now, I know that a lot of lenders take advantage of this fact and they hike up the profit margins on VA loans specifically. But in reality, if you go to a good, honest lender, you'll see that the rates on FHA and VA loans are much lower than with conventional loans. It's surprising how many people I talk to that are just getting really taken advantage of by lenders with high margins, thinking they can pull a fast one on a demographic of people that have more trust in their loan officer and are less likely to shop around. This is why you need to be willing to shop around. There are a ton of benefits to VA loans and a lot more things that I've missed here. If you want to learn more about VA, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button on this video, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.